ultimately, I think Tennessee, there's a real argument to be made that Tennessee's the best defensive team in America. As of right now, they're number one in defensive efficiency, I think, according to Kimpom at this moment. So you have a real chance to kind of put together a sort of like Tony Bennett, Virginia type team where the games are not going to be pretty. But when you play lockdown defense like that, you're going to win a lot of games. And I don't think that there's any scenario where Tennessee has an incredible offense this season, but a game like Maryland where they shoot 28% from the floor or something, and you still win, that's a testament to the style that this team plays with. Now, Eric is saying in the comments here, Arizona's coming up, and you have to hit shots because Arizona is going to be way more locked in than Maryland was in that game. They have better players, a better coach. Well, it's actually Maryland's coach is good. It's his first season there. He's still kind of getting his feet set. But Kevin Willard was great at Seton Hall. But I think against Arizona, they're one of the best teams in America, and you're going to have to come and make shots. And then John says this here is a great point. You can't force 3-pointers. You can't force anything if you want to be as efficient as you can on offense with this team because, as I said, like points in some sense are just going to be hard to come by, period, with this team. They're just not built to be incredible on offense, especially since they don't have a true point guard. And so I hope, to go all the way back to my original point there, I hope this Maryland game, it puts some things on tape that Tennessee can improve on, and you still got to win. So hopefully that's what they take away from it and they go from there.
How much do you, because I've seen a lot of talk about this in various places, what do you think of Vescovi's performance? I mean, he's obviously not 100%, but still played, like 30, 36, 37 minutes. How much does him not being healthy and trying to gut it out factor into the game being closer than maybe would have liked it? And moving forward, if he gets healthy, what does that change moving forward?
That's a good question because he is so important in so many different ways, but he has just glaring shortcomings that I don't think he'll ever truly overcome. He can't create his own shot, and that's tough. And he kind of has to be facilitated into shots where he has to come off a screen and shoot with his feet set. He's really bad if he's not if he's fading away or anything like that. He comes up short. He had a couple of shots like that in that game against Maryland. But at the same time, he's extremely important defensively and extremely important when he can get going. It's kind of like Zakai Ziegler. He's not going to be knocking down threes all the time, constantly, but also he will do it. And last season, he did it in situations that were really clutch and really important. And so, I mean, ultimately, you hope he becomes a go-to scorer. I don't know if it's in there. I think the guy that really needed to do that was Josiah Jordan-James, and I'm not sure he's going to be 100% this whole season. Just the way that this whole thing is shaping out, I don't like that the things that he said in post games about the injury, where the knee is just bugging him. He doesn't feel comfortable with the knee. I mean, I read something that said they aren't seeing damage in the knee, and he's still uncomfortable. Which to me, that's a really bad sign. Not that he's going to sit out forever. And clearly Tennessee can win without him in big games. They beat Kansas, they beat Maryland without him. They can do that. But I'm not sure you're going to get 100% Triple J this season. I just don't know. Speculation on my part, but just reading the tea leaves there from the things he said, and that stinks. Fall is in the air, and that means fall grilling with cookouts, tailgate parties, and so much more. Luckily, the flavor experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to savor all the flavors of fall with their mouthwatering assortments of perfectly aged steaks, ultra juicy burgers, and easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash. And now is the perfect time to load up on all this incredible flavor and take advantage of 50% off site-wide by shopping their Friends and Family sale. Go to omahasteaks.com and use my promo code VOLS, that is VOLS, at checkout and get $30 off your order. And guys, I've said it in these ads for weeks now. I've had all of the stuff from Omaha Steaks. I can't endorse it enough. Everything has been high quality. It comes right to your door, so easy and convenient, and I mean, most importantly, tasty. So I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. So don't wait. Go to omahasteaks.com and stock up today. Omaha Steaks isn't just steak, it's the best steak of your life, guaranteed. And don't forget to score that extra $30 off your order when you use Vols at checkout, VOLS. Omaha Steaks is perfect for those chilly and busy fall nights. You won't come close to getting this kind of quality at the grocery store. Visit omahasteaks.com. Promo code Vols at checkout. Minimum order may be required. Omaha Steaks.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's obviously a hugely important part of this team, especially need him in that Arizona game, like you had mentioned.
Yeah.
So what's your gut say about this game then Saturday? Like what late game? What 10:30 Eastern time start? How does Tennessee adjust to playing that late? How do you think it goes?
They have to play the best game of the season. I mean, Eric says in the comments here, Arizona averages 91 a game. That's brutal. Now, it's two immovable forces kind of going at each other. Tennessee, best defense in America. Arizona, maybe the best offense in America. And they're clashing here. Arizona has already dropped the game. And it was a weird one to Utah, at Utah. But Tennessee is going to have to play the best game they played all season. That's period, sort of end of story there. You have to come with your absolute A game, and specifically what's already been said in the comments there, you got to make shots. Those Tennessee has done a great job creating open threes all season, and they can't hit them. That can't happen. You have to knock those shots down. In the games where Tennessee won in clutch fashion or close, they hit shots. Julian Phillips can't miss layups. You can't miss layups. That's not going to work against Arizona. You get blown out of that building against Arizona if you do that. You can't miss free throws. They missed a bunch of free throws against Maryland. Can't do that. Like, it has to be not flawless. You don't have to be flawless. Arizona is not the freaking 95 Bulls, but they are really, really good, and it's at Arizona. And so you're just going to have to bring everything you have and throw it at them. I'll say, if you're asking me for a prediction, I think Tennessee drops this game. Just hostile environment. If it was neutral site, I might favor Tennessee, actually. But it's not. So here we are. I think this is going to be a really, really tough one for Tennessee, and probably not a win. Just my current feeling. It's just that offense just not there yet. I think get Julian Phillips scoring consistently. I think it really can be there. He's so key to everything that's going on here. But I mean, against Maryland, dude was bricking layups. That can't happen. It cannot happen. Period. So, Howard, how do you think it goes?
I mean, I feel pretty much the same way. My gut says that Tennessee does not win. I think it'll probably be close, but I think Arizona pulls it out of the end. I just don't think Tennessee can score enough. And like you said, they have to play perfect. They have to make those shots, and they have to do something. You know, they have to do what they haven't really done this season and play a perfect game. And I just don't expect that to suddenly happen Saturday.
It's just not there yet. I think so. Last season, by the end of the season, because of Kennedy Chandler growing and things, I think they were their best self when it came to the SEC tournament, and near the end of the season, they blew it against Michigan. Think what you want, but the fact is they were playing their best basketball at the end of the season. I think this team has that same potential. If Josiah Jordan-James can get healthy, if Julian Phillips can round into form, if you can get Zakai just playing better and better and better, Vescovi playing better and better and better, it's all there for this team. They are one of the deepest teams in America. You had the surgence of like a Toby Awaka in that game. Dudes like that who will continue to grow. I mean, he had a really nice performance, and then Rick sat him on the bench, and I genuinely didn't understand why, because he was playing better than any other dude was in the post. He was actually scoring for you and getting really great rebounds. He was playing smart basketball. But you get Awaka playing better and Adu back. I mean, Adu was out of that game. That's so important too. Like, I think this team is nowhere close to playing its best basketball. I would put it that way. I'm not sure they're going to play their best basketball on Saturday, because that's a tough environment. It's going to be just a really, really hard place to win.